When people think of Eminem's Lost Media, King Mathers and the scrapped Relapse 2 usually come to mind. But did you know there's actually an original version of Encore that was almost released? In this video, we're diving deep into what could have been. Before we get started, if you like what you see, it would really mean a lot to us if you could give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe. Your support helps us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers and 30 likes. Let's go back to 2004. Eminem was coming off a string of critically acclaimed albums. Fans were anticipating his next project, Encore. However, what most people don't know is that the album we got wasn't the one originally planned. In an interview with Vulture, Eminem said he was probably cool with about half the album, and that 4 songs leaked, which led to him rushing to record songs like Rain Man and Big Weenie. He also said Encore would have been an entirely different album if not for the leaks. Now, Eminem said this, but there is another theory as to why this version of the album was scrapped. It was also reported the songs were leaked by a friend of Eminem's younger brother named Mathers, who found a CD of the unreleased material laying around somewhere, but the other theory we will get into is honestly more believable. Encore was originally intended to be released on November 16, 2004, and the leak spreading caused the release to be moved up to November 12, 2004. The album still went on to be super successful, but still is known as a pretty inconsistent album. The songs that were planned for the original version of this album consisted mostly of diss tracks and aggressive tracks involving various feuds Eminem had at the time. Looking at the track Like Toy Soldiers, those tracks really wouldn't fit on the album, and it would make sense if there was a change of direction at the time. Having a big chunk of the album consist of diss track type songs would not really fit, and I could see there being a decision not to put them on the album. Although some tracks ended up on the deluxe edition, there were a lot of tracks that leaked and ended up on other projects. Although Eminem said himself that the leaked songs are what led to the change of the album, and it would make sense as Rain Man and Big Weenie definitely do sound like rushed songs, Eminem was going through a lot at the time. Emotionally, with the loss of proof, it would make sense if Encore got a bit of an overhaul before its release. That wouldn't explain Eminem's rush to release it, and the fact it was actually mentioned in an interview by Eminem himself supports the leak track theory a lot more. I still thought it was an interesting perspective to bring up. When it comes to the original track list for Encore, this is what it could have looked like. There is a rumor Come On In featuring D12 was supposed to be on the album, replacing One Shot, Two Shot. Of course, this is just piecing together the bonus tracks and all the other tracks that were leaked or released on other projects that were originally meant for Encore. This would have made for a better album overall. But like I said earlier in the video, it really wouldn't make sense considering everything Eminem was going over in Like Toy Soldiers and just everything Eminem was going through at that time. It's truly fascinating to consider how different Eminem's Encore might have been if those original tracks haven't been altered or scrapped. The album as we know it could have had a completely different vibe and impact on the hip-hop world. The potential of those lost tracks hints at a version of Encore that might have shifted Eminem's career in a new direction and changed the way fans and critics view the album today. Whether you hold a deep appreciation for the Encore we got or find yourself intrigued by the tantalizing possibility of the lost version, there's no denying the album still holds a special place in some fans' hearts despite it not being the best compared to some of his other albums. If you enjoyed exploring the behind the scenes look at Encore, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support is crucial as we strive to reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. We're eager to hear your thoughts. Do you think the original version would have been superior, or do you prefer the album as it was ultimately released? Drop your opinions in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to stay tuned for more deep dives and exclusive content. We'll see you in the next video.